In many ways, the reaction across the West to what's happening in the Middle East, underneath it all, must be being driven to some extent by the thing we touched on earlier, racism, anti-Semitism, the most ancient and horrible of all racist views. Do you think it's colouring the way in which we're responding?
My answer is not going to be popular because this one's going to throw you off a little bit. When I was in the Army and I'm shooting the rifle, my sergeant came and he says, I've never seen a nose like that before. Where are you from? I said, Iran. You're from Iran? Yeah. And then he joked with me, inappropriate. So he says, is your family, you guys are terrorists? And I said, just watch it and see what he's going to be saying. But this is at a time that everybody was talking shit to each other and it was okay. You didn't mean it. You're just joking. Is that an appropriate joke? Not at all. Should somebody walk him aside and say, hey man, what are you doing? You don't say something stupid like that. Yeah. Should he lose his job over that? I don't think so. I don't think so. No. If somebody wants to, like even here, we moved to Florida because of Governor DeSantis. But if here you all of a sudden want to not allow anybody to make any comments against anybody, I can't say some things and disagree with Israel or Jews. I can't say anything. I'm not saying go out there and, you're like, there's certain things you can put out there, the N-word, all this other stuff. I'm not talking about that. But we can't talk about that. Yeah, we can't say some communities are better in money because they're cheaper with money or more frugal with money. We can't compliment that. I remember I was 21 years old the first time I saw $1 million cash in front of me. A guy named David owned dealerships. He had $6 million in cash. He showed me $1 million of it. I said, how is it so many Jews have money? He said, well, because when it comes down to Jews, when one Jew makes money, 5 Jews make money. And we keep doing business together. We shouldn't talk about that. Is that racist? Is that is that a bad comment to make? Is it a bad comment for you to say, I'm Armenian, Assyrian from Iran, I'm Persian, I'm a good negotiator, I'm a strong negotiator, I want to always get the best deal? I don't take that personally. I'm okay with that. So the thing is, when I got into insurance, there was a couple of insurance guys doing fraud in Glendale. The CEO of the biggest insurance company in America at the time, AIG, came and said, you're Armenian. I want to drop your contract. And I said, just because I'm Armenian? Yeah, I'm not okay with that. So we had a very tough conversation together with 8 people sitting in a room. It was very ugly. I said, no, you can't do that. I said, drop my contract because I give you bad business. Don't drop me because I'm Armenian. You got a year, no problem. I ended up becoming very good friends with him on a retirement when he did his retirement ceremony on a yacht. 5 people spoke during his ceremony. I was second to the last speaker. The last speaker was his best friend. We became friends. I don't think, we should prevent people from having certain things that they say. One should have the right to say, call out AIPAC. One should have the right to call out why the largest percentage of abortions being done in America by Black women. One should be able to say, why is such a big percentage of Indian immigrants making the most money in America? You guys, Indian parents, you guys are very tough on your kids. We should be able to have those conversations. That's okay. Because if we go through this next phase of walking on eggshells that we can't debate anything, I'm not for that. I am for, let's build our allies, let's negotiate and do business, but I'm not sitting here telling you walk on water and you're perfect. You also got issues, I do as well. Let's try to find a way to coexist and do business together. But I didn't say you walk on water. You also got flaws. Can we talk about that? Yes. Great, let's move forward. No, you can't say that. No, you can't say that. No, you can't say that. So you want to create an atmosphere worldwide of walking on eggshells? See, the fact that Iran gets to say death upon America, Makbat America, thank you for being upfront. I know not to do business with you. If we silenced them and they couldn't say that, I wouldn't know what their motives were. Now, I'm not going to sit there and I like the fact that they can say death upon America. You're right. You believe that? Yeah. You ain't doing business with me. Forget about it. Anybody that does business with you, Iran, sanctions on all those countries. Thank you for telling us what you really think about us and you want death upon us. Thank you for being that honest with us because we believe in freedom of speech. There is a lot of power in allowing people to say how they feel.